Well, no sooner have we arrived into 2017 that we have a brand new coaster announcement. No, it's not for 2017, it's for 2018, because why not? We just got into 2017, and SeaWorld San Diego has some awesome new stuff coming in 2017, but they have already announced what they'll be building in 2018. It will be the fourth Skyrocket coaster to come to the United States. They are calling it Electric Eel. Those who are familiar with Tempesto or Superman Ultimate Flight or Phobia Fear Coaster will recognize this. This will be the fourth one in the United States, the fifth one in North America. But if we're talking about the US, this will mean that there will be 2 in California and 2 on the East Coast. So if you want to ride a Skyrocket 2 and you live in the middle of the United States, sorry, you either got to go to either coast. But this one looks to be pretty cool. I like the theme that they've given it. The first thing I think of when I hear the name Electric Eel is that I think of all of the other past rides that SeaWorld has done where they have lots of sea animals in the queue line. So my first question is, are we going to be seeing electric eels in the queue line for this coaster? I realize that's probably not the first thing everyone thinks of, but I can't think of any other part of SeaWorld that has electric eels on display. So that'd be kind of cool to have those in the queue line. But if we want to talk about the coaster specifically, let's get to the stats. I'm sure most of you are familiar with these coasters, but if you aren't, it has a maximum height of 150 feet, a max speed of 62 miles per hour, there is a single inversion, and it has a length of 863 feet. So this will be SeaWorld San Diego's tallest and fastest roller coaster. Interestingly enough, this will also be their second launch coaster. Currently, their only roller coasters are Manta and Journey to Atlantis, and some argue whether Journey to Atlantis should even be considered a roller coaster. So if we want to talk about the real roller coasters, Manta and Electric Eel, both of them are launch coasters. However, the way that this will be different is that one, this will definitely be more of an intense launch, and I can say that because I have ridden Tempesto, Superman Ultimate Flight, and Manta at SeaWorld San Diego. So since this will be the exact same as those two, comparing it to Manta, this will definitely have a more of an intense launch. That third launch that you go to is when you reach that maximum speed. That'll definitely be more forceful than Manta's launches. And of course, this will also include a backwards launch. So naturally, this will be the only coaster at SeaWorld San Diego where you go backwards. It will also be the only one in the park to send you upside down. It may only be one inversion, but it is going to be really cool. This is definitely a different type of thrill ride than what SeaWorld is used to. I think probably the people behind SeaWorld San Diego saw Tempesto, they went and rode it, they saw what kind of thrill they'd be looking at, and because SeaWorld San Diego is kind of landlocked, this is a good fit for them. Is it a perfect fit for them? No, I don't think it is, but it fulfills some of their needs. When you look at the type of coasters that they really need a good thrill ride. This will be it. They need a coaster that goes upside down. This will give them that. And it's always nice when you have a coaster that goes backwards. Kind of a cool element. So by far, this will be the most thrilling ride in the park. But will it be the best ride in the park? I don't think so. I think Manta will probably still be the best coaster there. Manta is actually a really surprising roller coaster. I was really impressed with it. So I don't think that Electric Eel will be better. Also because if you're a coaster enthusiast, you've ridden some of these cookie cutter Skyrocket 2s. It's quickly kind of becoming the new Vekoma Boomerang. So I think something like Manta will be better, but I'm still saying that this will be a nice roller coaster to add to their collection. Now, this does bring up another thought that this is the second Skyrocket 2 to come to a SeaWorld Entertainment theme park. The other one, of course, being Tempesto, which they did kind of go with a different type of version for that Skyrocket 2. They added another car and these comfort collars. So that leads people to wonder, will we be seeing comfort collars on Electric Eel? And I don't know. That is a very good question. The only clue we have to answering that question is when we zoom in real close on this concept art image. Here we see a person in a test seat, and very faintly it looks like there are over-the-shoulder straps on him. So I think there is a very solid possibility that we could be seeing comfort collars on Electric Eel. I really hope that that is not the case, but I think the possibility is certainly there. I would, however, like to see them add that third car like what you have with Tempesto. I think the 2 cars on kind of the original Skyrocket is still good, but that extra car does increase capacity, and I think the ride is just as good when you have another car. So personally, I'd like to see the lengthened train, but we'll just have to see whether they go with comfort collars or not. Now, switching gears a bit, talking about this ride's location, from what I've been told, this will be a further expansion of the Ocean Explorer realm. That realm is set to go somewhere near Journey to Atlantis. So I've been told that this roller coaster will be going near Journey to Atlantis on the eastern side of the park. On which side of Journey to Atlantis, I do not know. Journey to Atlantis kind of runs real close to Wild Arctic, so my guess it'd be to the left of it, but I guess we'll kind of just have to wait and see. But again, what's nice about these is that this is kind of like a vertical roller coaster. You don't have any really right or left turns. It's all built upwards, which when you have a landlocked park like SeaWorld San Diego, I mean, if you want a good thrill ride, I'd say this is a good way to go. Now, could there have been some better options out there? Well, maybe. I kind of look at something like Gale Force. Unfortunately, we haven't seen how good that coaster actually is, but that ride is kind of similar to these, and I think that has potential to be a great roller coaster. And then you also have some cool coasters from Mack coming out that kind of look like their version of a Skyrocket too, and I think eventually we'll see all of those. So yeah, maybe SeaWorld could have picked something better, but for the most part, I think that this is going to be a good fit for them. It really adds to their balance of marine life park with amusement park. They don't have tons of rides. In 2017, when they're adding that new Ocean Explorer area, that will really help justify that amusement park section of the park. But then you put in a nice thrilling roller coaster that will please the teens and the families, anyone who's looking for a good thrill. And I don't think it'll really take away any visitors from Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, because that park is just so much more north. So while they are in the same state, you have one in completely Southern California and the other one very north. Not exactly close to each other, so I think it's okay that you have two Skyrocket 2s in California. But those are just some of my thoughts about Electric Eel coming to SeaWorld San Diego in 2018. Let me know about what your thoughts are on this new roller coaster coming. Were you expecting this? I personally wasn't very surprised by this addition, but let me know if you are excited about it. Post all those thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later.